up, Eager to Pleasers? Welcome back to another episode of the Eager to Please podcast. Just out of curiosity, how many of you listeners were able to attempt last week's homework assignment? Were you able to sit with a friend, your mom, a sibling, or your spouse and simply lend them your ear without trying to offer any advice or solutions? Sometimes it's harder to do than you think because as social creatures, we are built with a desire to help. And usually, when you're having a conversation, both people actively share and exchange words. But sometimes, helping means saying or doing nothing at all. It means being fully engaged by listening. I wanted to share a personal example of hearing versus listening that I recently experienced. A few weeks ago, my youngest daughter just happened to be the early bird that particular day, so she and I decided to have a quiet breakfast together. A rare occasion for us since, well, she's the third child, and we all know how it goes for the third child. And while I was sipping my coffee, she said something that really struck a nerve with me. She said, "Mommy, sometimes I feel like you just say okay, but you don't really hear what I'm saying." And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" And she goes on to explain that sometimes when she's asking me a question or trying to tell me something, she doesn't feel like I hear the entire conversation. And I looked at her as if I'd just been busted for putting my hand in the cookie jar. Because she was right. Sometimes I don't hear the entire question or everything she's trying to tell me because I'm distracted by something else, like trying to send an email or put away the dishes or insert whatever else you could think of that takes my attention away from the conversation she's trying to have with me. I know you don't know my 10-year-old like I do, but she is not one to typically start serious conversations. She's inherited my ability to keep things that are bothering her tucked away inside, never to see the light of day. But to see her little face be brave enough to have that conversation told me that it was really bothering her. We are all probably guilty of trying to multitask because there are only so many hours in the day to get things done. But what I learned from that moment, aside from the fact that I hate disappointing my kids, is that I needed to work on being more present in the moment, especially when someone's trying to have a conversation with me. Not only does it make the other person feel heard, but it fosters that special connection we're all seeking. I know that this will be something that I have to work on for a while. How about you?